You want to know how to use social media the right way, right? Stay tuned to this video because you're going to learn some stuff that you don't want to miss. See you in a second. Yo, Wagwan, hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be sharing another Q&A session, a music-based Q&A video, answering questions from you and my email subscribers. So let's just get into it. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Cartere from jaycartere.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online business, and online marketing. This is the #1 spot for musicians and creators that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, click on that subscribe button, check out the rest of the content on the channel because you will love it here, guaranteed. Okay, now my question of the day is, what is your favorite social media site? What do you use the most? I think that'll be very, very eye-opening. Now, most of my questions today are based around social media and YouTube, so we're just gonna get straight into it. Okay, now first of all, if you want any free beats or anything like that, links down below. Now, I've got a variety of questions from Miss KK, and then I've got a question from IM's Art. 5 questions in total. So let's start off with the YouTube questions from Miss KK. Okay. Now, first YouTube question is, what made you start YouTube? Now, before we get into any of this, I want to let you know I do have a video on my YouTube channel that walks you through my entire reason for starting YouTube, my entire story on when I started YouTube, why I started YouTube, and just walking you through that. And I think it's like an hour long or something. It's a long one. I go into real depth in that one. Go watch that if you really want to know the ins and outs of why I started my YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. In this, I'm going to try and briefly answer these questions, but I don't want to retread old roads, retread old paths. I don't want to basically repeat myself if it's unneeded in it. So I'll just quickly give you the cliff notes. Why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube to be able to promote my music. Okay, that's the only reason I started YouTube. My first videos on YouTube were vlogs and music videos. Then I eventually got into making gaming videos, and the only reason I started making gaming videos was because I thought that if I played GTA 5, which was going to be a super big game in 2013, I thought if I was going to do that, then I'd be able to promote my music in the description of those videos. So that's the reason why I started YouTube. Okay, next question is, who inspired you to do YouTube? Who inspired me? Sneakbo, I guess. Sneakbo is an artist over here in the UK, and there was a period of time when Sneakbo was just releasing music videos like crazy, and he was super popping in it. He was super hot at the time, and he inspired me to think that I needed to be putting out music videos if I wanted my music to get out there. This was the time when music videos were all the rage, and you needed to have your hood video, you needed to have your music video, you need to have some sort of visual for people to want to listen to your music. So I guess he inspired me to do YouTube, mostly because if I didn't really think about what Sneakbo was doing and what other artists were doing at that time, I probably wouldn't have even jumped into the YouTube thing, to be honest. Third question is, why did you take a break off YouTube? Now, I don't have a clue what this is about or which break this is talking about, because now and again I take a break. Generally, it's due to personal reasons. For example, once upon a time, I stopped doing YouTube because I was poor. So brokenness stops me from doing YouTube, and has stopped me in the past, but that's generally not the reason these days. These days, my reason is for mental health, for taking time for myself, for just, having some time to enjoy life a little bit. And yeah, basically, or also product development. I do take time off making content for product development. I do have a few more products I want to get out this year, so over the next 2 to 3 months you may see me take some more breaks here and there and not upload this week or next week or whatever. Okay, fourth question is, what's your favorite bit about YouTube? The fact that I can upload a video today and it will still bring me views in 5 years. That's my favorite bit about YouTube, is the fact that I can be lazy. The fact that I can do all the work up front, do a bunch of work, make 100 videos today, and it can still make me money years from now, and I can go on with other things that I want to do in my life, and I don't have to consistently promote my stuff, which a lot of people do, and that's just not the life that I want to live personally. So that's my favorite bit about YouTube, no question. The fact that I can rank high and have my videos bring in people and bring in customers until the day I die without doing any extra work. Yeah, that is the best part about YouTube. Now I've got a question from Iam's Art. I believe that's how you say your name, or Im's Art. My bad, because it's the IM is capitalized, so I'm not sure if that's initials or if that's just your name. And he says, how do you use social media and not let it use you, and actually know you're using it and growing even if you can't see it? If you can't see that you're growing, you're probably not, okay? Social media is very, very straightforward in the way that you can see that you're growing. Either your followers are going up or your interactions going up. That's the way it works. If neither of those are going up, you're not growing, okay? That's how you know if you're growing. Very, very straightforward. I don't know which social media you're actually talking about. That would be very, very useful for me to kind of give you better advice on a particular social media, but that's how you see your growth. You just look at the stats, okay? Now, how do you use social media and not let it use you? In order to do that, you need to produce more than you consume. So if you read 5 tweets, you need to be putting out 10 at least, okay? So that seems a bit unreasonable on Twitter or something like that. It probably is a bit unreasonable, but the time that you find yourself spending just scrolling through, you should be spending more time producing actual content, okay? If you find yourself spending more time consuming content than producing content, then you're doing it wrong. Now, I'm not one to talk, to be honest, because I scroll through Twitter. I waste time on social media 100%. Yeah, a lot of time gets sucked away from me on social media, and that's to be expected. Like that's the name of the game, innit? But if you want to be the most productive you can be, then limit your time on social media and make sure that you're actually producing on those platforms and you're not just using it for entertainment. Now, you can use it for research purposes and entertainment, but at the end of the day, if you're not producing a lot of content on there, then you don't really need to be on there, do you? Okay, so that should be your determining factor. Am I putting out content on this social media, and do I have enough content compared to the amount of time that I'm actually spending on this platform? So that's something that you kind of need to do the maths on. Okay, so seeing your followers go up, seeing your interactions go up, that's like comments, replies, that sort of stuff, likes, all that sort of stuff. That's how you know that you're growing. And how do you make sure that you're using it and it's not using you? Put out more content than you actually consume. That's the best advice that I can give you to do about social media and stuff. Now, if you got any other social media questions or anything related to music or building your artist career or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section down below. Or when I send out these emails, just reply. I will take the emails more seriously than comments, because when I do send out the email, when I do make these videos, I am checking my emails. I'm not really checking the comments, but if I do see a good comment, then I'll try and screenshot and try and remember it. But I'm definitely going to get through to those emails. If you want to join my email list, just download one of my free things, give me an email address, and you'll be on the email list, and then you can reply to my emails when I send them out. Okay, so that's that. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is a short one today. If you've got any questions or any other tutorials you want me to make, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next video where you'll learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. Peace out.